as we welcome you to this Group A encounter. It is Bangladesh A taking on Afghanistan A. As mentioned earlier, it is very, very crucial for both teams because whoever wins books a semi-final berth. Yeah, in the commentary box, we've jokingly called this the Mazhar Fidai Derby. You both have exchanged a few words in the corners of the stadium. I love how he's just choosing the right words. How diplomatic, Fidai. There will be no diplomacy on the field though today between these two teams. Sri Lanka A, of course, winning their match just a few hours earlier, and therefore there are 3 teams at 2 points already. This was the tougher group and it's lived up to the billing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be one cracker of a game, Atish. Beautiful size, beautiful view there from Qatar. Noor Rahman, very happy to see Noor Rahman in his 11th match. Strike rate of 159. He's got a solitary 100. That came in Shpagiza 2025. 115 unbeaten in a winning cause. Their team ended up winning the title for the Amur Sharks in Shpagiza. Good to see him open.
Partner in the middle will be Imran Mir. His 26th T20 match, exactly 600 runs scored so far in his career. 250s to his name, 85 not out being his best at a strike rate of 138. Scored a 34 in the previous match against Sri Lanka. A was crucial in that partnership with Sadikullah Atal. Ripon Mondal was ever so impressive in his showing against Hong Kong, China. He's been very impressive overall in his 25 matches, taken 33 wickets with a best of 4 for 24.
Well, it's going to be played under lights here at Doha, Qatar. And Bangladesh A won the toss and decided to field and put Afghanistan A to bat.
All to play for. A berth in the semi-finals at stake. First ball. Into movement for Ripon. Now remember, this is the same wicket on which the match was played earlier in the day. It assisted the spinners.
Since then has improved a lot.
Top edge towards third man, who was a little wide. First runs off the bat. Lucky Imran Mir. Afghanistan off the mark with a boundary.
Bit of nervy start, isn't it? Ball was in the air, and until it was in the air, Imran Mir would have had his heart in his mouth. But that's how he plays. He goes across this time around a little late on a shot, takes the top edge and runs down to the boundary for 4. Afghanistan A will take it. They open their account with the boundary. Imran Mir and Afghan Abdalian or on the run. Now Rose Mangal, the head coach of the Afghanistan A side, coming with that defending champions tag.
The first scalp. Ripon Mondal gets his man. What a start for Bangladesh A. Imran Mir has to make the long walk back.
Well, he was lucky the first time, he wasn't the second time. This time around, he will look at it and he'll think that maybe this is a very soft dismissal because he plays it straight into the hands of the fielder at the fine leg region. Look at that. He could play it anywhere, but decides to play it straight into the hands. And good catch taken. Bangladesh A among the wickets and draw the first blood. Imran Mir has to walk back to the dugout. Scoring 4, Afghanistan A 4 for 1.
Took 2 for 31 last time around. Swept away. Sadikullah Atal. Supreme.
Yeah, the tournament 6 number 144. And back in Shpagiza for 2 times consecutively, he was known Khan of Shpagiza, meaning he hit the most number of 6s back in the local tournament in Afghanistan 2024 and 25. He starts off things with a
Up in the air. Deep square leg. Takes it. The danger man is sent packing. Ripon is ripping through the Afghanistan A lineup.
Well, the streak of 650s has finally come to an end from the last tournament. Finally, Siddiqul Atal gets out in a single digit. And that's a big blow for the Afghanistan A side. And look at that. Didn't get the timing right. Got the elevation, not the distance. It went high in the air. And Jishan Alam takes a brilliant catch. Look at it. He keeps his eye on the ball. Just collects it cleanly. And what a catch that is. Ripon among the wickets. Second to him. As Siddiq walks back after making it. Afghanistan A50. And they take themselves out.
Goes short. Square leg. Oh my! Oh my! Take a bow. Habibur Rahman. Clutching it right before it hit the ground.
Oh, and Bangladesh are pumped up, and why not? They have sent the 3 top order batters back. This time around, it's Nurul Rahman who plays this hook shot, and good catch taken by Habibur Rahman. Brilliant catch. Ripon takes his third. And Afghan Abdalian are in deep trouble now. Nurul Rahman scoring just one. Afghanistan A are 16 for 3.
Comes down the track, Mehrab gets his first. Bangladesh A picked up the 4th wicket of Afghanistan A. This time it's Ahmed Zaid.
At the moment, all too easy for Bangladesh. They just cannot do anything wrong, the bowlers. Once again, just bowled slowly, just citing that the batter had left the crease too early, so he changed the length. And in the end, an easy chance for the keeper. Just a bit of turn was enough to deceive Mehrab. Another one down for the Afghan side. It's 35 for 4.
Izad Ahmed Zaid gone after scoring 12. Afghanistan A 35 for 4, and it's also time for the drinks break. In the air, taken. Habibur Rahman Sohan at cover. Mehrab strikes yet again. What a start. 5th wicket down for Afghanistan A.
Another soft dismissal this time, playing too far ahead of himself. And in the end, just lobbing an easy catch to the man at short cover. Another soft dismissal. Afghanistan falling down like a pack of cards. 35 for 5 as the innings is halfway through.
Trying to play that away from the body. Habibur Rahman Sohan leaning forward, takes a very good catch in the end. Outstanding bowling from Bangladesh A as Karote departs without troubling the scorers. Afghanistan A 35
From the boundaries, at least rotate the strike time and again.
Spagiza! That is right off the meat of Darwish Rasuli's bat. He breaks the shackles, brings out this big 6 after 67 deliveries.
Finally some respite. Spagiza is equal to a 6er. And that's exactly what's emanated of Rasuli's bat. It was a slower delivery, but a touch on the shorter side. He climbed onto it and sent it right towards us, actually. Of course, Spagiza passed over 6, and you might just get one more, but there's an opportunity. Oh! Ripon indicates that it's a boundary. After clutching on to some blinders, there have been 2 drop catches. Yasir, the culprit this time.
Well, they say fortune favors the brave, brings up the Afghanistan's 50. Afghanistan is struggling to middle the ball. Finally, Darwish Rasuli decides it's about time. Smashes a big 6 in the previous delivery. And the next one, we're waiting for the umpire to tell us that this is a boundary. But let's have a look. Doesn't get the timing exactly right on it. A little away from his reach. He still goes for it. And he asks it there, keeps his eye on the ball. And just doesn't time it right. Just a little short of the skirting. It was a tough one though. But you gotta have to keep on to such chances. You can't allow Afghanistan a breather. And especially Darvish.
Goes for it once more, takes the aerial route. This time very clever. Saw that mid-off was inside the circle. And gets a boundary. The shackles have been released for sure. 13 overs done, 55 for 5.
Will it come?
Bowled him. Went for the big shot. Completely missed it. The curious case of you miss, I hit.
Well, I sensed it. Rakibul had sensed it as well. He bowled it fast. He knew that he was trying to go after him because he was struggling. Farmanullah Safi, 17 deliveries to his 6 runs only. And his stay comes to an end with this. Bowled it quicker. Farmanullah Safi has a go at it and misses it. Yes, says Rakibul. Thank you very much. You may go back to the dugout. Scoring only 6. Afghanistan A are 62 for 6.
Pretty hard to come by. Suckling will come into the attack. Slower delivery. And Darvish Rasooli trying to hike it over mid-wicket. And he's dismissed. Middle stump castle by Suckling.
And that's a big one. Rasooli. That was the only hope. And there was disappointment in the Afghanistan camp. Because they were hoping that he will play some big shots and get them to a total which will be challenging. That's a slower delivery, well bowled. Bowled with that off-spin action, bowling it outside the off-stump, turning it, hitting the middle stump. And look at that celebration and look at that disappointment. They should be disappointed. Rasooli gone for 27, 62 for 7.
Ronnie. Tight hesitation. Makes it with the ease and hits the batsman, probably his pad or the bat, not too sure. It goes for a boundary. That's unlucky for Bangladesh.
Yeah, the fielder there who should have been backing was standing there with his handbrakes on. You've got to be alert all the time. You've got to be on top of your game all the time. You're on top at the minute in this game. Be in the game. That is for the Bangladesh A team. Soft hands. And that is what I'm talking about. The backing should have been there from the fielder.
It ricochets from the batsman. Very unlucky as far as I'm concerned. Not too sure why Kais Ahmed is so animated. Cutter, off cutter, plenty of turn. Successful over comes to an end. 60.
Bowler who's been a little expensive otherwise. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. Rakibul. He knows what to do on the surface. He's been bowling quicker through the air, but bowling stump to stump. And probably that's what his strength is. And he's enjoying bowling on the surface where there's a bit of help for the spinners. It's sticking onto the surface.
Rakibul Hassan has been rewarded for some consistent bowling. Hint of turn. Ugly old hoik by Gazamfar. That's a replay he does not want to see when he goes back. He's gone for 1. Afghanistan is 69 for 8.
Chance then.
In the air. And that's an easy catch. Chipped it straight to extra cover. Rakibul Hassan, that was a short delivery. A proper top order batsman would have cut away for a couple or a boundary, not the tail ender.
Sometimes this is what happens when you are in that frame of mind that I'm going to just play these 2 deliveries off. You miss out on a off tracker. Hit it straight to the fielder.
It's going bad to worse for Afghanistan. A half tracker Easily caught at extra cover. Gone without scoring, Ahmed Zai. 69 for 9 Afghanistan.